Hello guys, and welcome back to the second episode here of Motorsport Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed that first episode. You're going to see a little montage from me, if you're watching from my perspective, of the build process of this car. And I hope that you guys enjoy. We're going to be getting in same process. We're going to join a lobby, and we'll do a car reveal, and then we'll each run our track. And maybe we'll get to see how the randomizer works today.
Dun 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 dun.
Alright guys, we will see you in just a bit for the big reveal. Ooh.
Ooh. I knew it. It had to either have been Audi or not Mercedes.
Actually, my test car was a Mercedes. That was my original car. And then I realized I didn't want to use my test car, so I had to build a second one. So, what was your reasoning behind your Mustang, and what did you do?
The main reasoning behind the Mustang was because it was one of the few that I had for sport touring.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked the look of it, and it looks mean. And then I widened the back tires, put a sport suspension on it, and then I also did a lot of tinkering with the gears and downforce,
Mm-hmm.
and that's about as much as I could do.
Yeah, and I will say that design is definitely not what I expected.
Found out I'm a brony today.
Yeah, if you go over to driver info, you can hover
Yeah.
over the person's name and it'll show you their car.
Yeah, I'm looking at yours right now.
Yep, I'm gonna say we both kind of went with brighter colors today. Cause
What?
I'm in my Audi RS4 Avant. It's a big, mean, heavy station wagon. That's all-wheel drive.
Oh, Matt.
I would love one of these in real life so much. These things haul ass.
Dude, that speed jump. 6.5 versus a 7.7.
Yes, I've also got like
I think I might have messed up on my track.
I definitely don't have any downforce though. this thing's essentially a bullet in a straight line, and then when it comes to a turn, I've got to stop and like turn. I have to almost come to a dead stop and turn.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
However, by looking at your car, you might have me on my track, other than the one corner I banked on.
Okay.
Because it is overall kind of a medium slow turn or course, and then it turns into a long straight into a hairpin, which is what I'm hopefully going to get you at,
Oh,
and then it's a long straight out of the hairpin,
oh man.
and then it's back into like the twisties.
Oh boy. Well, with that jump of speed, you might be able to get me with that straightaway. For sure.
Don't even mind.
I'm
Look,
gonna be gone.
we've got almost equal acceleration, but like I said, you have to consider mine's all-wheel drive.
Yeah, mine's only rear.
hmm And your handling and braking is a 6.1. My handling's a 5.3, and my braking is a 5.4. This thing, like I said, is essentially a bullet on wheels. All right. So, and then obviously, like I said, what I've done, because you said what you've done to your Mustang, I made all four corners wider, so all four tires.
Ooh.
I lowered it. I even lowered it more in the tuning
Oh.
to get, like I said, to get as much air flowing over the car so it would be faster in a straight line. Um, I added brakes, took a little bit of the weight out of it because I knew I was driving an all-wheel drive car, and all-wheel drive adds a lot of weight.
True. True.
So I took a little bit of weight out, and then I got all new drivetrain parts, so new clutch, new transmission, new driveline, and new differential. Played around with a little bit of differential settings. Played around with my final drive so that this thing does yank out of corners. And then I added just a little bit of power. How much power are you running in yours?
Um,
I figure it's more than me.
I honestly don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Let me check real quick.
Okay. How much
I'm running
how much torque as well?
500 is your car.
Thir
Since it's a
3,800 pounds.
ooh, yeah, it's heavier than mine too.
I've got less power, less torque, and more weight.
I've got 3,601.
Yeah, and you've got downforce, whereas I've got none. Or additional downforce, I should say. So,
Right.
so, where's our first stop today? What is your track?
Oh, we're going to mine first?
Yes.
Alright, it's Prague, the full circuit.
Okay. That's gonna be not good for me. I think I can get you in the back straight and maybe up the front straight, but through the mountains, it's going to not be fun for me. I think I liked that 16-mile idea, so we're gonna run 5 laps on your track.
Okay.
And well, ready up, my good sir. And we are off to Prague. I will see you on the starting line. Here we are at the starting grid of the second Motorsport Monday. I'm hoping I can get him. Oh shoot. I put it in second gear right off the bat. You're almost side by side with me and you're pulling. I do know this track very well because this track was introduced in Forza 5, and it was like the track that they always shove down your throat, like they do in this game with Rio.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I forgot what track it was on Forza 6. I'm not letting you have the inside though.
Why not?
Oh, balls. Yeah, and you can see my car slides out very wide. Like, that was me turning in as hard as I could. This thing is a sled. It'll haul ass in a straight line. Do you by chance know what the top speed of your car is?
It is 170 something .2.
Okay. Mine's 206 even. Oh, man. This is one of the. I figured you were going to go American Muscle, which is why I wanted to go European.
Okay. Oh god, I hate this corner.
Ooh! I popped up on that curb and I lifted a tire. Okay, here we go, mate.
Meow.
Just dab the brakes. It'll come around. Oh, I cut in too early. I clipped the wall.
Yeah, that's what I was doing on my practices.
And
I kept clipping that corner there, and then this turn right here, I kept smashing straight into the wall.
yeah, you see how much ground you gained up on me just on that last turn because I had to slow so much. Maybe this front straight's not my place to gain because I have to slow so much and you keep more speed through that turn than I do. This is usually the corner I have trouble with on this track, which as you can see I'm doing. Oh no. The understeer on this car is wicked. The thing is, this car, like I showed you those videos, this thing has, if you power it down, it'll let you rotate it, like with with oversteer. It'll let you whip it around. The thing is, if you're just turning through a corner like this though, the understeer is maddening. But like I said, Audis are known for that. Like I said, I bring this car up almost or not this car, but Audi almost every time I talk about cars, because Audi is my favorite brand. Ooh. It's okay, you still got me. I had to slow way down. Alright, let's see. Nope. The understeer murdered me. I tried to take you on the inside there, but the car just doesn't turn in.
Oh, this is why I hate this corner.
Oh god. Hi, guy.
Ooh, hello.
Sorry for the push, but I
It's all good.
I was gonna say I tried not to be mean about it. Alright, let's not clip the wall this time. Don't. No!
We did the same thing.
I saw it coming. For me, at least. Alright, let's stamp on the brakes. I'm gonna cut that off. Not leave you any room. I'm definitely gonna have to add some sort of sound effect there then. Because we both messed up. Alright. What do you hit by the end of that straight? Like in speed?
I'll let you know next lap.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I think I hit 145 there. Which, now that I'm kind of going through this area, it doesn't seem so absurd. Oh, man.
Oof. Flip that corner there.
There we go. I'm sitting here, just working my way around this thing. Oh, man. As much as I don't want to give you the inside, I don't really have a choice about it. My car's not giving me a choice.
Ooh. Too much power right there.
Oh, let's see. Dang it.
Oh.
You got the place.
Keep my eyes on the front.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's after this corner here?
What?
Or
No.
how fast you...
After, like, from the to the start-finish straight. Before
Yeah.
you have to break in, yeah. Okay. So after this corner, you've got my inside. I'm gonna see if I can't power out around you, hopefully. Yeah, I'm hitting about 145, I think, at the end of this. Yeah, 146.
Yeah, I'm hitting about 37 to 42.
Oh, did you smash it right into the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, rip. That's okay. You were about, well, not this far behind, but you were far behind and you caught up to me.
I'm glad I turned simulation damage off.
Yeah. I don't think I have any damage on, well, cosmetic at the moment. Yeah, you've already gained a second on me. Holy shit, this Audi does not like the thingy. It does not like the thing, the turn. I'm sitting here essentially, I floor it, brake, floor it, brake, floor it, brake. And because when I floor it, the car doesn't know what to really do with the power, so it slightly rotates it. It allows me to keep that rotation going. Oh no, I came in too wide. Really wide. I was afraid I was gonna go head on into that wall. This is where I can get my power down. Yeah. See, just by that, you've already cut the gap down by 2 seconds. That Mustang bombs on this track. Or like it's destroying my life. Ooh.
Now whether I can pass you is
Yeah.
key fact.
Mm-hmm. I clipped that inside there, and I was trying to keep it out of those tire barriers. Okay. Oh, come on. I want to sneak up there. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, and I gotta give you room, because you were already up my inside. Or you were already there. Keep it coming. I'm actually scared about this next race. I thought I also got a keeper because this car started life as a B class.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. So I thought I was going to be able to do more to it. Or do enough, hopefully, to throw you off your game. And I'm hoping that I can pull out a stinger on my track so that we get to see the randomizer.
I would love to see the randomizer.
I'm scared for the randomizer. The only thing is
Honestly, a little bit, yes.
I will only re-roll it if it picks one of our 2 tracks.
Okay.
Well, same conditions. Like, say if it picks your track here in the rain, we'll run it.
Ah, okay.
But if it picks it your track, full track, or in the dry, then I'll be like, nah.
Okay. That's legit. Ooh. Ow.
It's okay.
Ow, ow. I clipped that corner there.
Yeah, I saw that, but it's okay. I lost the end of my car. Okay.
Oh lord. I just did a 360.
I saw that. Those tire barriers actually saved me.
Same. if I wouldn't have bounced off that, I think I would have lost.
You won the
Oh
race.
wow. Oh.
I I'm so glad that it didn't suck me in, because on that I saw you hit it and I knew you were going to do something. I didn't know what, but I saw you hit the wall. So I turned as hard left as I could, and my car just, it lost it. The whole rear end. I came out of that turn at about 90 degrees. And then I cranked it as hard right as I could. And then I cranked it straight, so I was driving straight into the wall. But then as I was sliding around, I tapped the rear end into the tire barrier,
Okay.
and it straightened me out. And you were going slow, but even after that long slide, I didn't have enough to catch up to you.
Yeah, no, I saw that corner coming up. I was like, no, 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 I'm gonna hit it, I'm gonna hit it. I'm just turning hard left as I could, and I'm just like, no.
I think I would have plunged head first into it, or nose first into it, if I hadn't braked as hard as I did to avoid you. And that would have been the end of my race. But you pulled it out. All right. We are going to my track. I gotta see how long it is. 2.84 miles, so 3 miles essentially. We're doing 5 laps again.
All right.
Of the Hockenheim Ring. I went all German this week. Yeah, just look at that layout. Turn 1 is
Oh boy.
turn 1 is super high speed down into like I think that's 3 corners there. It's
I
very slow.
see what you mean when you're banking on one corner.
It runs all the way up to that hairpin, and then I'm gonna pull out of the hairpin. There's that fast corner there, and from there on, it's all slow corners.
Oh man.
And if I don't get you into that hairpin, I'm not getting you for the rest of the lap.
Oh man, I really don't like all these sharp turns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hope that's straight away either.
Yeah, that's the disadvantage to downforce. That's why I didn't put any on. I did put a body kit on my car, but it's the apt body kit, so it pretty much does look like stock.
Okay.
Alright, ready up, my good sir. Yeah, this car basically looks stock, and I put different rims on it, which honestly the rims didn't actually take off or add any weight. They're the same as the stock rims. Race 2 of Motorsport Monday 2. Though most of my power does go to my rear tires. I think I'm split 65-35. Yeah, there's a large runoff. However, if you mess it up, you really mess it up. I accidentally almost actually gave it away when you were while you were gone, as I smashed into that wall while I was still doing test runs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oops, I pulled a Valtteri Bottas. And if I was gonna say, and I know I've showed you that video, I think at least twice, just because it's hilarious that he just loses it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're okay. That's why I slowed down. And then the all-wheel drive grips, and I'm gone around that corner.
I saw you braking. I started braking. My tires locked up. I'm like, oh no.
No, it's okay. I saw that you were coming in, so I prepared. I actually slammed on my brakes and locked my tires when I saw you coming in, so that I just became a sled. You did that corner good. That's how you're supposed to do it, actually, what you've just done.
Oh really?
Yeah. I just got over cocky.
I was just like,
Or overprotective. I mean, I wouldn't try to do it, because that's a corner that's easy to mess up.
To the kitty litter.
I'm really wide on it. And then last year, Sebastian Vettel put his car right into that green tire barrier there, and he cried. I don't know if he actually cried. I shouldn't say that, but he like punched his steering wheel because he was mad. It was his home race, and because he's German, it's his home
Yeah,
race,
that
and
would really.
he was winning the race. He was in first place and just lost it. Like, he barely lost it, but he did. And
That's true.
he got so mad, and he was sitting there punching his steering wheel, and he put his like hands in his helmet, in his visor. And I was like, I can only imagine that he's crying, because honestly, I would be.
Yeah.
It's his. He was winning the race by a good margin, and just slightly off the line. It was a wet race, and he just slides across the gravel into the wall. And he just, and you could kind of hear it in his voice as well, that he was like trying not to cry.
Jiminy Crickets.
This is what I was banking on with this corner, mate. Oh boy. I know, like I said, I know this track very well because it's an F1 track. This is a track I used to practice my racing on, and this is another track that I did in that Group A championship over on Project Cars.
Okay.
And this was the track that I disconnected on, so I didn't actually do the race on it, but I set my fastest qualifying in the community yet during this, or my highest place. I think I was 7th. And I would have been 6th with the guy ahead of me having a grid penalty out of the 32 cars.
Okay.
With essentially, and you essentially don't even count the top 3 because they're miles faster than anyone. So I was essentially 3rd, being in 6th place. And the top 13 in our group get points. And I've never finished higher than the top 13 in a race. So, starting 6th, I had good points, but I got disconnected from the race, and I was so mad.
Dude.
Though, the guy that actually got first place in qualifying also got disconnected.
Oh, okay.
I think it was 1st, 6th, and 9th. All 3 of us got disconnected. And then another guy, like, really far down the grid did as well. Like, he was like 23rd or something.
Dang.
So us 4 got disconnected before the race even started. Like, so we were all pissed. And we sat there pretty much having a rant in the Discord. Us 4. We're like, restart the race, do it now. And they're like, there's nothing we can do because the race has already started.
That's tragic.
And yeah. Yup. So, and then the season went downhill from there because I qualified, I think, 21st in the next race, finished 22nd. It was at Suzuka in Japan, which is the F1 track that they've just raced on.
Yeah.
Or I guess this weekend, because I mean it's Monday now, but they just raced on it yesterday. And I did horrible there. And then the 3rd race was at Red Bull Ring, and I got smashed into the wall by someone first lap. The race that you missed, that you were going to watch.
Yeah.
It's probably better you didn't, because I think I finished 24th. I think I qualified 12th. I qualified 13th, and again, another grid penalty gave me 12th. And I was like, I know this track like the back of my hand, so I thought I was going to do good. Someone smashed me into the wall fourth corner, first lap. I went around. I think I hit the wall, and I actually dropped to 16th place. But with so much damage on my car, I ended up falling all the way back to the end, which was 24th. So
Dang.
everyone, the other 8 cars ended up passing me, and it was sad. Because then again, after already falling to last, I had to come into the pits and get my whole front aero and my front suspension fixed, and a new set of tires. So, I think it was like a 45-second pit stop, along with already being in last. I eventually crawled my way back up into, I think it was 16th at one point, but I think I had a spin, and then I was in 18th, and I think I finished in 18th. And then, like I said, I was involved in a 3-car crash in the final round. Cause,
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't able to watch that one either.
yeah,
Really upset about that.
that's okay.
Because
I got crashed
my
out.
um, I ended up having to take my brother down to AutoZone
Oh,
and
penis.
pick him up with part for his car.
Yeah, no, oh, hi, guy. You're here now.
Oh.
I shouldn't have
Oh.
swerved there. Yep, that was my bad. This is what I've just done is exactly what he did in the race, but because it was a rain race, he just kept going, and he just lightly tapped the wall. But if you stop the car in the gravel, it doesn't move anymore
Mm.
because as you accelerate and it's like mud and you just sink in.
Just start throwing.
Yep, exactly. You just throw rocks. So he was out of the race. Like I said, his car wasn't even actually broken. He just couldn't get out of the gravel, which is another reason why he was so mad, because he didn't even break the car. But, yeah, what happened was, I think I was in 16th place, because I had another small incident where I had to stop, but a lot of the guys had to stop.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, man. A lot of the other guys had to stop as well, so my stop wasn't that devastating. And I think I was in 16th. I think 17th was coming around my outside, or maybe I was in 15th. But 16th was coming right around my outside, or not. It was either 16th or 17th was coming around my outside, around a little bend, pretty much like the turn 1 here.
Yeah.
So I stayed all the way to the right to dodge him. But then, and he came around my left. But he went too fast, and he went out into the, like, runoff there. But in the track we were at, it was all gravel, rather than asphalt like it is here.
Ooh.
So he pretty much lost control of his car. And I was all the way to the right. And then I moved to the left to get off the racing line for the guy that was coming after me, which was 6th place. He was lapping me. Oh, yes!
Nice.
We get to see the randomizer.
That was a close one.
Yes. Ooh, and I got a clean lap in there? Apparently. I didn't think I did. Alright, guys. Let me get the randomizer going, and we will see what it gives us. Well, guys, it appears we've got Virginia International Raceway Grand West as our track here today. Neither of us are excited about it. Luckily, we got it. It told us conditions dry, so we're good.
Yeah, we are happy about that.
Yeah, it could have been in the rain or in the night, and this track actually doesn't have any lights around it at the night.
Oh, that'd be tragic.
It's horrible. So, launching now, and we'll see you on the starting grid. Here it comes. Race 3. Best 2 out of 3. Holy balls. This track
I
is,
don't think I've ever raced on this track before.
it's not good. I've raced on it like 3 or 4 times. So, we're both pretty much in the same boat. Man. It tightens quick and it tightens fast. That's all I can tell you.
I'm trying to take this lap pretty slow so I can get the idea of the track.
I'm trying. That makes me sad and scared. Because I'm trying to take it as fast as I can, and you're still right on my ass.
Ooh. Ooh, we can go pretty quick on that.
Yes, just don't hit the tire wall. That'll be the end of your race. Oh, sliding it out on the grass. Don't slide too wide. That's what happens when you touch the grass, I guess. Yeah, that you can go fast to that little like wiggly bit. Just don't go too fast and hit one of the tire barriers, because if you do, RIP race. Okay. You want to brake hard, mate. Oh, going wide myself again. There we go. Tire barrier. Brake hard. Brake harder. I should have hit the brakes a lot earlier and harder.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. I'm doing the best I can, and I can't seem to outrun you. Oh no.
Oh, tire barrier. Oh.
Hello there. Nice
Howdy,
to
mate.
see you in the wall.
Might help if I don't hit it again.
Yeah, probably. I think for next time, I'm not going to turn ghosting on. So that if we both happen to go into the same wall, it's RIP. Because I think that's proven to be a thing. And I think I might... Ooh, I thought I was going to slam right into the wall there. I was going to say, I think I might win this race, only due to my experience of racing on it like twice. Because I'm still sliding everywhere off the track. But I relatively know where those tire barriers are.
Oh yeah, I went way off.
Yeah, I'm sliding off quite a bit. But now the thing is, now that I'm out watching you in my rearview mirror, I think I'm probably going to end up going faster and having more incidents.
Wow, we're still on lap 1?
Yep. That's lap 1. That's why we're only doing 4 laps of this one. That was lap 1 of sadness.
For real. This is a very interesting track.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. I'm waiting for the randomizer one of these times to give us the Nürburgring at night.
Oh.
Because I know I probably won't ever pick it as my track. But, or at least not the full ring. I might pick the GP circuit. Actually, that was my first choice originally in my head. And then I thought about the Hockenheim ring. And I was like, I can deal with that hairpin. Oh, I'm wide again. I did, like the same spot where I fell off the hill. I did it again. But like I said, I won't ever choose the ring. But if the randomizer gives it to us, we're doing it.
Sounds good to me.
We'll do 2 laps of it if the randomizer gives it. because that'll be about 20 miles, and that'll be a spectacle. That'll be something very good for the audience and very bad for us.
Agreed.
Let's see. Brake hard. Oh, locked up, locked up, locked up, locked up. Oh, man. You don't want to be where I'm at right now. I didn't hit the tire barrier, luckily.
Ooh.
I went all the way around it. You've cut that gap down from about 12, or from 16 seconds down to about 4. It'll be even less now that I've just smashed head on into the tire barrier. Oh, you've done the same thing I have. I think you still got a chance at winning this race.
Do it again.
Yeah, I think you've still got a chance, because you cut down that 16-second gap to 4 in 1 lap.
Ooh,
And
no.
and when you were staying on the track behind me, you were essentially on my rear bumper the whole time. I'm so glad that we're in the dry and not the rain.
Dude,
or night.
While it was wet, while it would be wet, that would be absolute tragic sauce.
Absolutely. I can barely stay on the track in the dry.
That's what I'm saying. I can barely stay on it as is.
Oh shoot! I touched my left tires off the track. Sure. Power it around. Don't mind the cloud of smoke at turn 1. I accidentally put my 2 left tires off the track and it sent it sideways, so I just floored it and kept it gripping. Oh, more smoke. I did the same thing here. Oh man, I thought I was gonna hit the tire barrier and swerved left to miss it and sent it wide. I'm a failure today. I'm swerving all over the place when I don't need to be. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I see some Mustang rear headlights. Don't fall off the track, Evan. Don't fall off the track. I did it 3rd lap in a row.
Oh no.
Play the game and watch. Oh, oops. I kept it in 1st. Yeah, I floored it around that corner in 1st. Red line all the way. I love me some cars that red line hard. Well, not red line hard, but red line high. Like this car red lines at about 8,600 RPM. And that Honda was about 10,000.
Dang.
That my last time. Come on, get back on the track, Audi. There we go. Oh shoot, this is the, yep. I realized too late. I was like, this is the turn that I went into the tire barrier last time. And then I realized that I'm going too fast. Oops. Alright.
Oh.
Alright, I've got to nail this
I
section.
did what you did last time I went around.
Yep. That's what I mean, is I went around the tire barrier, not into it. I mean, it still loses you time, but not as much time, because you don't have to reverse. I'm thinking this is, oh, shoot. I'm thinking that this might be game over for me, but I'm not giving up.
Oh. Too much power there.
I should have gone with traction. what I wanted to do in my heart. I should have gone with the Mercedes, because I built the Mercedes almost probably equivalent to how that car is.
Okay.
A lighter, high horsepower car with a bit of downforce.
And I'm absolutely loving this tuning.
Yeah.
How you can tune the cars too.
Mhm. I wish this game had the feature that Project Cars 2 had, the race engineer.
What's that? Oh,
Where
oh, I do like that.
yeah, where like you're like, "Oh, the cars," or like it's like you pick one of the four areas like engine or braking or suspension or gearing. And it's like, "Oh, so you click suspension. Oh, my car turns into the corners too much." And then it asks you another question, when turning in through the corner or coming out. And then you're like, "Oh, when through the corner." So it'll be like, "Oh, you've got oversteer. Let's fix that for you."
That's epic.
And then it gives you a couple of options like, "Oh, stiffen the suspension, raise the rear downforce, uh, like do something on the front or something." And then you could do the downforce category. Uh, Make it 4 out of 4. Might as well. Falling off the track. But yeah, you could be like, "Oh, downforce. My car spins out in high-speed turns." And it'll be like, "Oh, add more rear downforce, or take a little bit off the front, or do both."
Okay.
Yeah, the more front downforce you have, the easier it is for the car to turn into the corner. But the easier, or also the more unstable it makes the rear.
Ooh.
Keep it out of the wall. Come on, mate. And
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Screw it.
I didn't know which way. Oh, balls.
Oh no. I think this is the end of me, mate.
Oh, sad. I was actually getting glad racing. Oh! That was a tire
wait.
barrier.
Still quite a bit of track left.
Yep. And I don't hit the tire barrier full speed. That's
I gave it power while I was out in the grass. And I did a I did a 180.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I got my racing back, I guess. Random conditions apparently are not good for either of us. Especially because these cars are polar opposites. And I think we've both built them in the opposite way that they're intended. Because your car's mostly meant for straight line drag, high horsepower bits. My car's meant for like keeping it on the track and slinging it.
Oh, it's gonna.
Yeah, I'm gaining a bit of ground, not much. Ah, not. I would say I didn't gain anywhere near enough. Oh, you're all the way off in the grass. Oh wow, look at that best lap difference, mate. I told you that Mustang is a monster on this track.
That was crazy.
You had an 8-second faster lap time than I did. If you hadn't won, I would have been sad. Well,
It would have been because that was either my first or second time racing on that track.
yeah. Like I said, I'm the one that had the experience on the track. Well,
GG, mate.
yeah, GG. You won. Yeah, it means you get to pick the next challenge. And we got to see how the randomizer worked today.
Which is epic sauce.
I'd like to thank you or thank everyone for watching. we are going to be signing off now. Make sure to leave a like on whoever's perspective you're watching, or both, and drop a sub to Zulu and myself, again, to one or both of us, and click that little notification bell. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and we'll see you soon. And we'll see you again next week for another Motorsport Monday. Yay, I'll be invited!